Bearcats will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Pitt Panthers offense takes the field to start this game off. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the crowd bringing the energy, trying to help this defense get off the field on 3rd and 10. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Now adjusting. Trying to escape and get it himself. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
He's got his man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Panthers are rolling down the field. Looking for space. It's Reed. Runs through the tackle. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. They're going to run it. Shakes off the tackler. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down on 1st down from the 13-yard line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bearcats offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. They'll go to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. They're bringing heat. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Keeps it going. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Running it back, it's Goff. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They go to the draw. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. To the air on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense trying to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. The give to the left side. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it. It still didn't pick up much. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He makes a catch. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. The Bearcats are on the move. gets it out fast. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Wants to throw. It's Sorsby. Using the quick game. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Fast motion from the offense. Run in the red zone. It's Kiner. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Escapes trouble. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A tantalizing top 15 showdown today, and we've got an update. Michigan is getting smoked. This is unexpected. This is alarming. And I've been on social, and their recruits are definitely taking notice. They're trailing by 17 to Texas. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Give to the running back. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Dropping back, it's Holstein. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their 1st sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Turns it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Complete to the right. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The hand to the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Just feeds the running back. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. And the Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw at Sorsby. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Got it behind the line. It's Royer. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Field goal is good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to throw, it's Holstein. They've got the screen set up. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and made. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Hands it off. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Going up top on 1st down. And the sophomore just a little too much on that one. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Caught near the sideline, it's Royer. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Working that left side now. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Bearcats! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. It's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Finds his big tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going to run it. Finds a crease at the 20. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Feeling some heat. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. Splits the uprights, it's good.
That makes the score Cincinnati 13, Pitt 10.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Quick strike complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This offense has a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Royer. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Back to the air one more time. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Henderson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Got it set up on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Reed. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. To throw, it's Holstein. He's got his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll give it to the back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. He'll take the deep shot. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Michigan is just getting blown off the field right now. We've been watching big games in the Big House forever, and I've personally never seen anything like this. They're trailing by 31 to Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you needed some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job of taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The give out of the gun. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback. They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sacked.
But how about the speed on defense with that rush? Getting to the QB so quickly. You're not expecting to get home on a screenplay like that, but, man, the old saying, speed kills, and you saw it right there.
And the Bearcats will punt this one away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Holstein. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stops, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll throw it on first down. Finds the tight end. Fights off a defender. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Kiner. And the ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win to, man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right, in football, and you can catch breaks, and so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They run the reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The sure hands, it's Henderson. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. First down here for the offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes a connection. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
First down for the offense.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Takes the handoff. It's Carter. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Panthers!
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
Ready to try the point after. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They're up by 21 over USF. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He'll try to pop the draw. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Bringing it back, it's gone. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He's going to pass. Unloads to the right. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Getting some heat. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. To the air, it's Holstein. Quarterback adapting. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. They've been running it, but now the pass. Going up top. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. Just drives it between the uprights. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. Took the lead with that late clutch field goal, and now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short as time expires. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, throwing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.